Hi, I'm Mitchell Morgan.
And I'm Dominic. 2.5 years ago, I approached Mitchell with an idea for a short film. And today, we present you with the first look of Resonance. We assembled an amazing cast and crew made up of people here at Olentangy Orange High School.
Resonance is the story of a young musician named Noah, played by our own Cameron Dava. The story follows Noah as he deals with the loss of his father and the loss of his greatest passion in life.
What would life be like without music? A big question, one that I may have been too young to tackle. Nevertheless, it was something that kept eating at me for months. I started playing a melody on the family piano I kept hearing in my head. I'd never taken piano lessons, never looked at piano music. All I ever did was try to play Star Wars from memory. This melody was the first time I ever played something original, something that was mine. I started to craft a story about a boy who lost not only his hearing, but any connection he had to music, his father, his girlfriend, and his passion. The story was crafted on the piano, but I knew this could probably become a film, so I asked my best friend Mitchell, the best writer I knew, to help me tell this story. Most of the time the music is one of the last things created for a film, but from the beginning of pre-production, the script and score were hand in hand. I've handpicked a few pieces to talk about today. Main theme. This was the first piece of music written. I was very inspired by the Man of Steel soundtrack, specifically What Are You Going to Do When You're Not Saving the World? I loved the left-hand patterns in the bass, while the right created a very simple, hummable melody. I always envisioned the big shift here to be the car crash, however more music was made to bridge these and we instead had this scene between young Noah and Mr. Reed. That brings us into No Time. I'm pretty sure this whole movie, save one piece, is in the same key. I like how this song kinda hangs off the main theme, but the melody is coming through the bass end. We can assume that Noah's probably thinking back. The accident still haunts him, and so this theme related to his father is coming through in this dark, ominous way. Next is the funeral, but more specifically, Noah's leitmotif. I remember just stepping down through these 3 chords, but the thing that really took this from a throwaway piece to one of my favorites was the little leitmotif here. To me, that was Noah, at least the Noah before the accident, trying to break through this darkness. Father and son. So I didn't know any chord names when writing this music, nor did I know what notes should go together. But the C minor and G minor chords being played together here were hauntingly beautiful. I kind of wrote this song from the perspective of knowing what ends up happening to Mr. Reed. Noah didn't appreciate these little moments they had until they were gone. Written in the Trees. This piece was, at a time, intended to be the last one. A lot of the movie thus far really existed in the middle and bottom sections of the piano, but I wanted this more somber, higher registered sound for his retrospection. Before we even shot this sequence, I imagined Noah surrounded by these tall trees and just loved this time we got to spend in nature away from it all. Resonance. The ending of Resonance was much different in the first draft of our script. We knew that we probably wanted to change the ending, but we really didn't know what we would change it to. We shot the rest of the script, besides the last scene or two, and started working with our footage. I thought most of the music writing was done, but when we hit on this ending concept of Noah's note, I had to figure out what the end of the movie would sound like. This song/sequence speaks to me more than anything else in the film. I wrote this song thinking about Mrs. Reed, and how she's lost a lot throughout the film too. Her son doesn't talk to her, but this note is the first time she's really hearing what her son is going through. It's the first time her son is acknowledging her. There's so many things I wish I could go back and make better, but I'm so proud of what I learned here. Without Resonance, I don't think I could have accomplished artistically what I have so far. Every day, I ask myself, what would life be like without music?